This is Crazy Mike of Crazy Mike's Discount Videos. Thank you so much for joining me for the first day of the 2021 Halloween Horror Spooktacuganza. It's been a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun recording these videos, except for maybe Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. I think I was a little too tired for that one, and I got definitely pretty rambly there. Didn't mean to. I'm sorry. But hey, we do have more videos coming tomorrow. We have couple that I can mention here. I'm going to be doing Left 4 Dead as well as Back 4 Blood, because Back 4 Blood is basically a new Left 4 Dead. Basically, has some updated systems, things like that, and it's pretty interesting. I played through the tutorial a little bit and kind of saw how things went. It's not bad. I noticed that there was kind of a little bit of a lack of the special undead that Left 4 Dead had, and that was a little disappointing, but you know what, that's okay. It happens. And it's still a new game, so we'll see what they're able to add. I have high hopes, because I like Left 4 Dead. I love Left 4 Dead, especially Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 is awesome. Close this. Don't do that. No. Yeah, I am currently getting over a cold, so my throat is, well, at least I hope it's cold. It's been fluctuating more than I want, where it feels like I'm getting better, and then I get like 10 times worse than it was before. Like for instance, last couple days, I've actually had parts of my throat kind of swollen up. It gets hard to breathe, but you know what? I'm here. I promise content. I'm going to deliver content. Just like I am trying to do better and deliver at my day job. I can't think of anything else to say. I want to get this longer video a little bit longer, so I guess so I've got 7 minutes left on my lunch break, so I can ramble for a little bit. There are a couple things I wanted to talk about here. You're going to notice in the videos, if you watch them, that they kind of cut out at the end at weird spots. I'm having an encoder error with OBS. I'm not entirely sure. Sorry. I'm not entirely sure what's happening and what's causing that. I've tried a few different things for troubleshooting, and nothing really seems to be helping. And so I'm going to keep looking into that. Like I said, I think I said it in one of my videos today. If anyone has any suggestions or things that I can try, leave it in the comments, or like a link to like a walkthrough for it or something, so that I can try to get this taken care of so that it doesn't happen anymore. Because there are some longer videos, like the Happy Game, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. I was actually really upset when that one cut out early. I didn't actually end up getting to the end of the level. I just ended up getting to the next checkpoint, because I am going to do a full playthrough of that game on the channel, and I'm probably going to do those episodes a little bit shorter, because this one I did a little bit longer, just to make sure that I had a decent video, long video for the Spooktacuganza. So that was good. Definitely plan on playing more of that. I plan on doing a full playthrough of Carrion, because I really enjoyed that one too. Not quite as much as I enjoyed Happy Game, but that's okay. Happy Game really reminded me a lot of like the nightmares I had as a kid, and I don't know if I should actually mention this, but I actually I can't actually ever remember a time having a good dream. Good dream. Most of my dreams since I've been a kid have actually been horrendous nightmares that actually have worse visuals than what you saw in the Happy Game, believe it or not. Whether or not you do is completely your decision. I don't particularly care one way or another. It's just kind of a fun little tidbit about me I wanted to mention. I don't know. What do you want me to do? I'm sitting here rambling just to kind of fill an end-of-day video for my fucking Spooktacuganza. Oh, and my mother, who watches the channel, says I need to show off my neck more. I need to sit forward, show that I have a neck. Of course I have a damn neck. I'm not Big Ed. I shouldn't make fun of him for that, but you know what? He's a dick anyway, so I don't care. That's rude. I really shouldn't do that, but you know what? It's fine for now. Anyway, where was I going with this? I was rambling a bit, wasn't I? Right. the encoder errors with OBS. I, again, don't know what's causing it. Any help would be appreciated, because having it just randomly cut out, I really hate. It sucks. Next thing I wanted to talk about a little bit was because with Back 4 Blood in particular, I wanted to do that one early. Like, I wanted to do that one third or fourth video today, but I couldn't get it working. And the reason for that was because of the easy anti-cheat. Easy anti-cheat was bullshit. It is a garbage program, and I don't know why it is mandatorily installed with these games. I went through literally 12 hours of troubleshooting that bullshit just to get Back 4 Blood working at all. Apparently, you can only have one game that requires it installed at a time. Every walkthrough for troubleshooting I could find, every forum I went to, that was the consensus. You can only have one easy anti-cheat game installed at a time. Which first I had Halo Master Chief Collection Edition, whatever it is. With the first two games are mastered, Halo 3, Halo 4, and Reach. But I had that one installed because I've just kind of been playing that one during my free time. I was thinking I might do a recording of those eventually, but I'm not sure. I want to, but we'll see how things go. If you want to see that, leave it in the comments below. It gives me a good way to gauge interest. Yeah, so I had Halo, the Master Chief Collection, installed, and I had to uninstall that, which I shouldn't have to do. Like, if you have an anti-cheat software, you'd think it should just work no matter how many games you have installed. And so that really made me angry, because I should not have to uninstall other games to get one game to work. That's bullshit, and you know it. If the developers of Easy Anti-Cheat are watching this, take notes. Because you know what? I guarantee I'm not the only person who's frustrated with you. Because in the other troubleshooting, you have to uninstall other games that use Easy Anti-Cheat. You have to go into the actual files and try to delete the actual system file, which you should never have to do that, ever, to get anything to work. Like, at worst, it's like, hey, reinstall, let a uninstall, reinstall do that, because you know what, that's simple, that's easy. I shouldn't have to dig through all of these folders, all of these files to try to find the one that I need to delete. That's basic. At least I think so. The next step after that was to go in, do the fix software, which apparently there are certain programs that if you have installed and running won't actually let it open, which it doesn't even list which one, so I closed down literally everything that wasn't Windows necessary to do that, and it still would not open. And I'll admit, that one might be a thing with my system, but at the same time, it's like, if I'm having these kind of problems, there needs to be detailed troubleshooting, do these steps, you can fix this. I don't want to have to contact tech support to do this. I shouldn't have to. I should be able to do some basic troubleshooting on my own and take serious issues to tech support. That's how that should work. I shouldn't have to delete and uninstall other programs that use this, and then soft reboot my computer, and then do all of these things and delete a system file that you probably don't want to be touching anyways, because you know what? That's important. What ultimately ended up getting it fixed for me was I uninstalled Halo, which, again, not happy about. I did a full fucking reinstall of Back 4 Blood. I cold rebooted my PC, just, press a little reset button. That didn't work, so I uninstalled Back 4 Blood, cold restart again, reinstalled it, and that at least got it past the loader. It would start up, but then it would crash. And so I'm like, so I did another cold reboot, and that seemed to fix it. I don't know why. I'm not a super duper techie person. I can put parts together, assemble a computer. I can do some very, very basic things in Linux. And when I say basic, I mean basic. Like pumpkin spice latte basic. But that's all I've got. Like, your target audience is not massive tech geeks who are going to know every single thing to do. Your target audience is gamers who are going to have a little bit of knowledge, but are most likely going to need help without needing to call tech support. It's a bad program. It's dumb. And it's mandatory. Like, it won't even... Smudging. Get my smudging off. There's still smudging. Oh. That's bad smudging. Is that a little better? That's a little better. A little bit. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to fix that really soon. No, it's not got left. I'm actually almost out of time. I still have to do the upload for this. But yeah, no. Easy anti-cheat is garbage. And it should be done away with or fixed in a major, major way. Because, one, I understand the anti-cheat is... If you're playing online, it's actually really important because you don't want to get in a room with a bunch of cheaters. There's other things you can do about that. If you're in a room with a cheater, have a system that detects that and not punish you for leaving that game. Have a system that detects that and just kick them, which Easy Anti-Cheat does not do. It actually just disables cheats on your end, which, I mean, again, is one of those things that anybody with not good knowledge is going to be able to get around anyways, because they do, every time. And there's other better anti-cheat software out there that isn't mandatory, that actually does a better job. For one, because you can have all of the games installed that it works on at the same time, which is a huge plus as far as I'm concerned. It kind of more detects who's cheating and lets you know. I've heard a couple of those do that. I've never really needed it myself because I don't really play a whole lot online, and when I do, it's typically with friends and family anyways, which, you know, if we're going to cheat with friends and family, we're all cheating anyways, and we're just doing it for shits and giggles just to have a fucking great time. Nothing wrong with that. There's just not. Sorry. So, thank you again, everybody, for joining me for the first day of the 2021 Halloween Horror Spooktacuganza. Thank you for listening to my rant here about the problems that I've had getting this up and running. Tomorrow on the docket we do have, like I said, Back 4 Blood and Left 4 Dead, because I've just kind of thought it would be fun to have the direct comparison up there. I'm probably going to intersperse them. Back 4 Blood, maybe, what was it? Yeah, what was it? I'm going to pull up my list. Get me my list. Get me my list. Yeah. That tooth actually really sticks out quite a bit, doesn't it? It's like, it's so weird. It's like, all straight through here. And then crooked. I'm not getting braces. I'm not. Personally, I think it looks nice. Like, it gives me character. Makes me look like me. And I like that. Because I like who I am. Anyway, in my library, Outer Wilds. That's what I was going to do. And for those of you who think that Outer Wilds is not a horror game, that it's just exploring space, it is absolutely a horror game. You are exploring space. I think you have, like, what was it, 3 days, like same as Majora's Mask, before the fucking sun explodes and just takes out everything around you. And you have to figure out all of these clues and stop it from happening in that time. And granted, you just reset when it happens, but you know what? That's still horrifying. Like, it's kind of implied that you remember everything that happens during those 3 days. Your deaths, your everything you've learned. And remembering being killed in the sun explosion is not just a little bit terrifying. Like that, I mean, yeah, it would be probably quick. But if you remember, you're probably going to remember exactly how much that hurts. And I don't think that's going to be a painless death. Do you? It's kind of horrifying. It really is. And so we're going to be doing that one because, again, horrifying concept. I have a couple of others like World of Horror, which is the kind of old school point-and-click adventure of horror. Like, it's very Lovecraftian, which I love. Lovecraft's work. I have, I think I showed it off before on the channel like a while ago before I changed rooms. But I have the full collection of his short stories, and I call it my little scary Bible. Because it looks like they set it up like a Bible. Like, it's got the coding, it's got the freaking bookmarks, and it's got the stained glass looking cover. And I really need to get back to work. But so I'm going to wrap this up. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining me today. We will see you tomorrow for another 6 videos and the full outro. And I hope you're looking forward to it, because I am. See you later, guys.